I am actually going to, I should have done this off camera. I don't know why I didn't. I'm going to set my alarm because I work at 4 and it is 1:43. So let's scroll down here. Oop, too far. Let's set it for 3:45. It takes me like 10 minutes to get to work anyways. I just finished putting my, you've already read this. Perfect timing. Good morning, everyone! I hope everyone slept well. I hope everyone has enjoyed the task so far. There was a muffled mumbling sound that I couldn't quite make out. Yes, fine. Everyone's been doing really well, so today is a special treat. It has been brought to my attention that not everyone came here to play my little game, and so today will be the first rest day. If you wish to go into town or sightseeing, alert one of my staff and they will drive you to your destination. If you choose to remain in the mansion, you will need to stay in costume, but if you go out, feel free to wear whatever you like. The staff will ensure that you are not seen leaving by any other participants. I'm going to move this here so that I can see how long I've been recording. There we go. Blah, blah, blah. Also, your phones will be returned today and collected tonight. Have fun! I put this on for nothing. Damn it. Okay, I'll change, retrieve my phone, and go sightseeing. This is my holiday, after all. Once I was ready, she's so adorable. I love her normal clothes. I opened my room door to find a man standing there with my phone in hand. Good day, Miss Dragon. He handed me my phone, and I shoved it into my pocket to check later. I take it that you want to go out. Yes, please. We want to go to the famous bakery. Where do you want to go? Famous bakery! Honestly, I've been wanting to go there since I found out the location of this event. Right away, Miss Dragon. Follow me. He led me into one of the hidden passages, and after a ridiculous amount of twists and turns, we emerged at an underground parking bay. I'm going to save, by the way. Right here. There we go. We got into a nondescript car, and he dropped me off in front of the bakery, giving me instructions to phone him when I'm done. By the way, a lot of this game changes depending on who you, like, woo, I suppose. Which is actually really cool, because most Otomes that you play, only certain scenes change. It's like, the game itself as a whole does not change. But in Halloween Otome, I'm actually pleasantly surprised with how many conversations change, and how much changes. Like, when he was like, Mr. Wolf, I'm kind of jealous. You get to go into the hedge maze on a romantic stroll. He doesn't say that if you haven't been upping his points. Like, so it's kind of interesting to see just how, like, complicated this game is. I know the program this was made in, and I've actually always wanted to make an Otome in it, but it's kind of scary. Plus, I can't draw well enough to warrant an Otome. Actually, I could draw. I could just use my art. The only problem is that I'm really bad at color and shading and shadows, and you kind of need that. That I can't really skimp out on. So I'd have to, like, sit and really do some color testing and blah, 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 blah. This will take forever. There isn't even any order here. Where's the queue? There isn't one. It's every man for himself. First to the front is first served. Did I go to the right place? Yeah. After saying that, the man... What? What just happened? There isn't one. It's every man for himself. First to the front is first served. After saying that, the man barreled into the crowd and was promptly shoved back out. I won't be cowed by such a minor setback. He rushed back into the crowd. Every man for himself. Only one thing for it, then. Epic music. I began to push my way through the crowd, determined to get to the front and claim my prize of delicious sweet treats. My determination, however, proved fruitless, and I found myself barely making any progress. This isn't working. I can't push my way through, but maybe. I eyed the space between people's legs and came to a conclusion. Maybe I can crawl my way through. I dropped to my hands and knees and started to crawl, taking care to avoid being trampled by the many feet around me. After a while, I reached the counter and leapt to my feet. Yes! I've done it! I have faced the challenge and come out on top! I have bested... What will it be, ma'am? I will take that, and that, and that, and... I gleefully carried my bag of goodies out of the store and started to look for a nice quiet place to eat them. By the way, for every single character, all of the places that you go in order to encounter each dude, it's all food places, and that amuses me so much. You were quite determined. I'm impressed. He's wearing yellow and a weird hat. Odd. I did not expect him to be wearing this. Not flattering. I spun around to search for the voice. My eyes! Why would you wear something so bright? She agrees! I like bright colors. I can always take it off if it offends you that much, although I'm not wearing a shirt under. Keep it on! Jeez, what kind of guy just offers to go around shirtless to a random girl? I'm not ashamed of my body, even if I do eat from this bakery a lot. The cakes and pastries are more than my self-restraint can take. They're that good? Better. Are you telling me you went through that? He gestured to the store, without knowing how good they are. I know the place is famous, but that doesn't always mean that it's good food. What? Some hole-in-the-wall places have food better than some high-quality restaurants. Too true. So anyway, I'm going to find somewhere to eat You're not from around here, are you? Is it that obvious? Well, no, but if you were, you'd know that the best place to enjoy these treats is the beach. But what about the sand? There's a rocky area that looks over the beach. It is protected from the wind and sand. I could show you where it is. Oh, okay. Then the beach it is. Thanks. Oh, wow, this place is beautiful. I'm glad that you think so. I sat down on a rock and reached into my bag to grab one of the pastries. I took a tentative bite and nearly moaned at the taste. Okay, you were right. These are definitely too good for self-restraint. He let out a chuckle before reaching into his own packet to pull out a pastry. We spent a good while just eating in silence before a thought occurred to me. How did you know about this place? You're from the Getaway, right? What gave me away? Your interesting styles. The stares that you... Wow, at least she knew that he's from the Getaway. The other two, she did not know. Like, she guessed him pretty quickly. She still doesn't know he's the Count, though. The stares that you got while we were in town. And here I thought it was my dashingly good looks. You'd think that would give him away, too. To answer your question, though, this isn't my first time being here. In fact, I could probably make a pretty good tour guide if you want me to show you the sights. Do you know the best food places? Of course. Then sure. Food places. So where are we going first? Don't worry about the destination. Enjoy the journey. Take in the scenery. It certainly is beautiful. It really is. How come we haven't seen anyone else? This place is so beautiful I'd come here all the time if I could. The novelty of this area has worn off for many of the locals, and a lot of the tourists don't even know it exists. That's a shame, but I'm kind of glad. If this place was crowded, it wouldn't be quite so serene. I like the untouched feeling of it. I have to agree with this statement. When I was in Ireland and Scotland, I mean, like, sometimes I kind of went away from my group because being with friends, I mean, like, it's cool to be with friends when you're out in beautiful places and you're traveling, but, like, it was so much more beautiful when you could just stare out at it and not have to talk or feel awkward. Like, part of the beauty of things is just being able to take it in and enjoy it by yourself. So for those of you who live in really beautiful places and you're used to it, go to the places that tourists sometimes, convenient, or like go to really beautiful places by yourself. Sometimes it's nice to just go by yourself. I live in a city, a big city, so there's not a whole lot of places like that. I mean, parks are nice, but they're not the same. They're not like forests or waterfalls or rivers or lakes. One of my most favorite places to go in California was at Big Sur. It's a forest up north. I say that like you all live here. You don't. It's up in the northern part of California. And there was this river that was the most amazing place in the universe. I mean, it was beautiful. I'm sorry I'm not playing the game, but like, I just want to share with you people this experience of mine. And I mean, like, I was with a bunch of friends. We went to Big Sur, me, my family, and loads of friends, and a guy that I was seeing at the time. And we found this river by an inn. I think it was called the Big Sur Inn. It was pretty much the inn. And there was people sitting in lawn chairs. Not lawn chairs, they were wooden chairs. And they were sitting in these chairs in the river. It was kind of interesting. There were chairs set up in a tiny little stream. It was more like a stream than a river because it wasn't flowing per se, but the water was deep enough that it went up to your ankles if you stepped. You can't see my hands. It was like it was this deep. So we kind of bounced around from chair to chair and rock to rock, and then eventually we hopped onto a set of chairs that were all kind of next to each other, and we sat down and we looked forward, and the sun was setting, and I swear to God, it was like magic existed. It was like if I closed my eyes and opened them, there would be fairies floating around, and I would see tiny little fairy dragons. Just, if you guys don't know, my favorite things in the world are fairies, also known as the fae. All types of fairies, except for obviously the evil ones like the banshee, which, by the way, is not spelled the way you think it is. But anyways, and dragons. I love dragons. But when I was there in that river or stream, it was the most magical experience I've ever had. All of us just shut up. None of us were on our phones. We all just stared. I mean, the sun was just glittering on the water, and it was the most beautiful experience I think I've ever had in my life. And we all just sat there for like an hour. I mean, we weren't even in Big Sur yet. We were still on our way to the forest, and we all just sat in the stream, just staring. It was like the most amazing experience of my life. Anyways, I'm going to go ahead and move on. It's a wonderful place to just get away from everything and relax. I love how his name is Yellow Jumper. Is that what we're here to do? For a while. We should get going. Already? I did say I'd show you the best food places, and what better time to do so than lunchtime? Almost on cue, my stomach growled. I see someone agrees. The food here is amazing. I'm glad you like it. Like? I love it. I could eat here every day. I guess I found the way into your heart straight through your stomach. This is true. The way into my heart and my brain and my personality is through my stomach. Feed me food, take me for food, and I will love you forever. We will be best friends, I swear to you. I love to eat. I eat multiple times a day. I eat small, but I eat often, which is apparently really healthy. But I eat a lot, like all day. Like, I'm hungry right now. If you can afford to keep me, then I'm all yours. I love her expression. I have a feeling you'd eat me out of pocket. Pocket money, that is. I think you underestimate how much I can eat. And I think you underestimate how much I earn. Really now? You sound sure of yourself. I am. Prove it. With pleasure. Oh my god, this is adorable. We spent the rest of the day going to as many food places as we could find. How about we call it a draw? Afraid I'll actually bankrupt you? No, but it is getting pretty late and I need to get back. You're right, I should probably head back too. This was fun. I hope we'll get to do this again. Me too. Aw, she's so cute! I love her character model! If you want to find me, I'll just look for the giant ball of sunshine. He stayed with me until the driver showed up to take me back to the mansion because a lady shouldn't have to wait alone. I like him! I like him. He's cool. He's a gentleman. Gentlemen are awesome. When I got home, I immediately sank into bed, only to be woken up when one of Eric's staff came to collect my phone. Damn, I completely forgot about calling Mira. I love that jumper. If somebody can make that jumper, I will freaking buy it. Okay? It's not a jumper, I'm sorry. Well, I would wear it as a jumper, but I mean, like, it's actually a onesie, but I would wear it as a jumper. I think it's a jumper. Am I using the right word? I mean, a sweater. English! I woke up feeling well rested and content after yesterday's events. If I could eat like that every day, it would be perfect. Aw, she's so cute. I quickly dressed in my costume, eager to face the day. Just go dress like that. It's freaking adorable. I was just about to check the door for a note when another one of Eric's announcements started. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all... I forgot! I made Jumper back to his original accent. He was supposed to be Russian. Oh well, I'll fix it. Good morning, everyone. I hope you all had a wonderful time yesterday. Now it's time to get back to business. You'll be receiving the first clue shortly. Please follow the clue. That's all. Good luck. I don't know why I've made him so fabulous. The announcement ended. That was kind of abrupt. Nevertheless, I shrugged it off when someone knocked on my door. I opened it to see a man standing outside the room. Can I help you? It is I who will help you. I am your clue. What? Please follow me to your task. What about my teammates? They have their own clues and their own tasks. Once you finish your task, you can see them. I see. What happened to breakfast and teamwork? Breakfast is waiting in the room with the tats. What are we waiting for? Let's go! Right away, Miss Archer. I followed the man through several hallways until he finally stopped in front of a door. He opened it and started to say something, but I ignored him in favor of devouring the food laid out. After a while, I noticed that it didn't quite feel the same to eat alone. Back home, Mira and I would go out for breakfast together, and I guess I just got used to the company. She's not adopted, I'm sorry. She's an orphan, by the way. She's never had parents. Mira is her only family. I don't know the full story behind that, but like through the other playthroughs, you've learned that she doesn't have parents. Hey, Mr. Clue Guy, come eat with me. Miss Archer? Please, it's really good. He hesitated for a moment before joining me. He seemed to be feeling somewhat awkward, so I asked him a question to try and distract him. So, tell me about this task. There's not much to say. The four of you need to finish the... He's eating. Game in the middle of the room. Final points are determined by how well you did. Each of your teammates have a different game. That's about it. And there's no second clue? Pretty much. I'm today's only clue. Weird. The man just shrugged and carried on eating. At least he doesn't seem so uncomfortable now. Once I was satisfied, I stretched my limbs a bit and walked up to the game. You're going to try it now? I might as well. We're gonna quick save. Because I think I'm terrible at this one. Oh, no. This one's actually requires me to play it. Good luck. Thanks. Looks like a simple repeat the sequence type game. This is going to be easy. The goal is to repeat the sequence shown by the lights. Watch the order in which the buttons light up, then click the buttons in the same order. There will be 3 rounds of this. Click on the button to start. Alright, here we go. Red, blue, blue. Red, blue, blue. Yellow, light blue, dark blue. There we go. Purple. I have never seen. I'm really good at these. I love memory games. Usually it's just me repeating the sequence over and over, adding the button to it. So if you see my mouse going like, if you saw my mouse rather going mad, that was just me repeating the sequence. I got quiet because that's how I play. So I have never seen such mastery over it. It was just magnificent. Simply magnificent. Okay then. The man clears his throat and blushes. Right. Please, follow me to the reading room. Wait, what about the points? I can't tell you that until the others have finished. I followed him out of the room and through more passageways. There was a beeping sound that caused him to stop abruptly. Ah, your teammate just finished. Congratulations, your team receives 5 points. He then led me to the room where the others were waiting. How did they get here so fast? They must have had closer rooms, I guess. We got a 5! Yes, we did. I thought you'd be more excited. He's pouting because his task was not skill-based. What was his task? Rock, paper, scissors. I have to pay attention to who's speaking. Against a machine. Where's the skill in... You won every round. I'd say that takes skill. You won every round? That's impressive. I might have to go up against you. I'm known for being a master at luck games. That AI was just predictable. See? Skill. You predicted the AI's moves. I'm done here. You're not gonna watch the others do their tasks today? If they're all as silly as ours were, then all that'll accomplish is me losing brain cells. And we know you can't afford to lose any more. Ugh! And then he walks out. He left the room in a huff. It's still quite... wrong voice. It's still quite early, and he was right about it being a waste to spend the day watching the others. I think I'm going to find somewhere to... What about the 2 of you? I guess I should go and network. My manager will be disappointed if I don't. I'm not sure, but I'll figure something out. I watched them leave and managed a whole 10 minutes before I found myself bored out of my skull. I don't know what to do for this one. We're gonna go to the library. A change of scenery will probably be a good thing. I'll go, quick save, to the library! It can't be any more boring than here. Alright, so you guys are gonna have to see what happens in the library in the next episode, because it is that time. So, I will talk to you guys in the next video, and I will see you in a flash. Boop!